going to be able to read it and
because you guys have to look at me. The world's first gun was man-made in 1364. They called it a hand cannon. Was the first step creation of the guns. And did you know that the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms was only approved to prevent others from entering property and committing treason? Rifles, shotguns, and pistols are the three main firearms that they have. Rifles, I have a picture of a rifle, is a firearm designed to be fired from the shoulder with a barrel that has a helical groove or a pattern of grooves cut in the barrel walls. The rifles are used for warfare, hunting, and shooting guns, target practicing. Shotguns were another type of firearm, showed here in this picture, and it is used with energy of a fixed shell to fire a number of small spherical petals called shots, or a solid projectile called a slug. They are used for shooting targets, sporting clays, material-based, or military-based. Pistols is the last type of firearm, and it is considered a handgun, which is different than the other two firearms. They aren't shot from the shoulder. You just hold it in your hand. The most common types of pistols are the single shots and semi-automatics. I looked up some examples from past in the news, guns with self-defense. On January 19th, an elderly homeowner in Missouri was forced to defend himself when a 30-year-old suspect had broken into his home and assaulted him. The homeowner fired a shot at the intruder, striking him in the arm. The suspect then fled the scene, but was captured by the police officer with a brief manhunt. The homeowner was taken to the hospital for treatment of the injured, was suspected in the assault. The homeowner had to be airlifted to a second hospital for head injuries. The suspect is charged with the first-degree assault and the first-degree burglary. So that's one example why firearms should not be outlawed in the United States. Reasons why a firearm shouldn't be banned. Whenever you get any discussion about gun rights, you really need to have your best have your head on straight and be able to make clear and logical and irrational points. The police aren't always going to protect you. They're not going to follow you everywhere you go. They're not going to have your back for 24/7. You protect yourself. The bad guys out there don't obey any of the laws. They think laws don't pertain to them. If the criminals are still going to be armed, we can't protect ourselves without a gun on us. So we need to solve the problem of violence and remove the tool. And removing the tools is not the answer. If it isn't the guns, it will be the knives, bombs, or whatever people can get their hands on and use as a weapon. People hunt with guns now, and they have been ever since stores weren't around. They went out and hunted. That's all they could, provide their family with is food on the table. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Who's going to hunt clay shootings without the guns? So that's my point.